Back eSIMstudios. I'm filming on the S25 Ultra in Ultra HD 60 frames per second for those wondering, but I have a review today of the Spigen Glas.tR, who knows, Easy Fit Optic for the Pixel 10 series. Got the Pixel 10 Pro. Now, as you can tell, this is the glass protector that goes on the back of your Pixel. Now, we are going to install it, and I'm going to see if a case like this that has a camera bar protection will fit. We know a case like this will fit because it has the full cutout, but I want to see if this will fit too. I don't know if it just covers this glass part or if it covers this part as well. I'm assuming it's just this where the glass is, but we're about to find out. So this is not sponsored by Spigen. I purchased this with my own money, which is why I'm going to be testing on, I think this is a Spigen case, but this is a Rinky case, I believe. And then we'll also try the Thinborn case as well. That should fit fairly easy, but just going to try stuff out to see what works, what doesn't. But if you're interested in this product, it is made for Google Pixel, so they have some collaboration with Google. I'm going to link this in the video description down below if you're interested in getting one of these. These are perfect for keeping this camera bar safe. So now with cases, real quick, we'll get going. But cases like Thinborn, don't really have to worry. You can see how much protection, you see how much it is raised up there, and your camera bar sits way in there, so you're not going to have to worry about scratching it up. But there are some cases, and not like this either, because this does have camera bar protection, but I have seen some cases where just barely. Actually, you know what? Let me go grab a case. Hang on. Okay, had to go run and grab a case. This is a Pella case. Now, these are pretty expensive purchases with our own money as well. This is like $60 case, but check this out. Actually, let's go and throw the phone in there. So, it's not a case review, but I'm showing this video is about camera protection, keeping it protected, and how some cases have a tiny bit of protection. Some cases have a lot of protection. You can obviously tell the difference between the razivity. Is razivity a word? I don't think so, but check that out. Thinborn's got you covered. Pella, not so much. So if you use a Pella case with your Pixel, you're going to want to use this glass screen protector. But check this out. So if you throw your phone in there, look at that. Just not much protection. So if you lay it down on its back, look, I mean, technically the case just barely, I mean barely by a freaking human hair comes up and over it. But if there's if you're laying it down on here, you're not going to have an issue. But if you're laying it down like a picnic table outside, right? Like the barbecue, public barbecue places that have the pea stone bench, right? That you eat on with the grill next to. You know, those stone benches, if you lay it down and move it around, you're going to be scratching it up, especially if you have this case on it, right? But let's throw this on and let's see what works and what doesn't. So let me move these cases to the side and we'll throw them on in a second. But let's see here. So this is what you get. This is the Glas.tR. I've never known how to pronounce this. Glasser? I don't know. Easy installation, we will find out. Real glass, good. Oliphobic coating. Surface hardness, Spigen case friendly, and we will find out if it's other case friendly as well. I want to put this out here, depending on what phone you have. On previous Pixels, I did not use these because when you installed this on the back camera, it does not necessarily, when you take a photo and or video, it doesn't interfere with the quality, right, of the still photo and or video. However, in the past, if you put your flash on, meaning if you use a flash to take a still photo or you use your flash for your video, it would create a huge glare on your playback video or the still photo that you're showing. The flashlight would illuminate the glass panel on the entire back of the glass panel, and it would just totally jack up your photo or video. So I'll probably test that honestly here shortly, and we will find out if this one does that or not. I've actually never installed one of these, so where I just don't use them. But I thought, what the hell? Let's see, my wife's gonna use it for hers. I'm gonna install it on mine, and then maybe or maybe not leave it on there. We shall find out. But this is what you get. So it looks like it's an easy installation, and it looks like it's just for the glass bar, right? So you get 2 of these. It's a 2-pack. This one here. This one here. And what is this? I have no idea. Let's see here. I guess you got instructions. You can open this up. Let's see. What is that? I guess that's to move. I guess that's to pop it up if you need to remove it or you have a bad installation. Let's find out here. So it says easy glass removal guide. Okay, keep your removal tool rather than tossing it out. Use edges of the tool to safely remove the glass. You can watch an installation video that Spigen has, or you can watch my video. Let's see. So cleaning, step 1 is to clean, right? Step 2, use the microfiber. Step 3, dust removal stickers to get the dust off. Step 4, peel off this tab, I'm assuming, right? And then step 5, lay it down on there. Step 6 says press and slide tip. Oh, so you can use this to push it down on there. Make sure it's a nice tight fit, smooth fit. And then step 7, remove the guide tool. Step 8, you are good. And then tip, how to remove bubbles. You slide them from the inside out. So here is the installation guide. There's the tool. There's your dust stickers. Here's your microfiber. And here is the cleaning wipe. So we'll reverse it that way. Let me remove one of these. And let's get it going. We will clean this up. I did not pre-clean this, so shouldn't be that dirty, but we will give it a go real quick. If you're doing this on your own, you probably have it installed by now, but it looks like, again, it's just the glass part, so you should be okay with the flash, because in the past it would cover the flash and the sensors. So this one's just covering the sensors, so it should be okay with flash while you're taking a still photo and or video. But we will find out. So there we go with that. Now let me get a dust sticker. Where did those go? Right here. And don't skip this step. Even though it seems like a tedious step, go ahead and do it. It does. There are some minuscule dust bunnies that can fall on the surface you're trying to install this on. It does not leave any adhesive whatsoever. I think that's good. Okay, now let's give this a try. So what we're going to do, and I guess it can go either way, right? So here's the peel tab. I guess I can put it on either this way or this way. I don't think it matters, honestly. Let's put it on backwards, so if it's down, facing down, this one's going to be facing down too, as if we were sitting on the opposite side. But dust bunnies, are we good? Let's do it. I just cut my nails, so didn't think that would be an issue, but apparently it is. The hell is going on here? Just like that. I guess that's all right. Just lay it on there and give it some pressure here to make sure it's sitting nice and flush, and it'll stick on there and won't stick on your installation tool when you take it off. Put some pressure. I think that's good. All right, and then you just simply remove it, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, they want you to use this. I guess just go like that, put some pressure on it. You can see it's bowed a little bit, so you can put lots of pressure on it. Just make sure you do that. Get a nice fit on there, and then you can take it off. Just remove it, right? All right. Did the glass come off? Yeah, it sure did, didn't it? All right, so let's see what it looks like here. Yep, so it's a pretty good fit. I don't think it's going to obstruct any of the cases. Now, it does matter whether you install it. It does matter. Check this out. So whether you put it like this or upside down, it does matter. Don't do it upside down, because here's why. You see the microphone cutout? It has to be just like that. Check this out. Where's my tool? You see the microphone cutout right there, that hole? That's where the mic is. If you install it upside down, this hole is going to be up here, and your microphone is going to be covered by this piece of glass. As you can tell, there's a little dust bunny or up underneath there. Where's my tool? So make sure you have it on proper. There we go. Did we get it out? Mostly. Why don't we do this? So make sure it's proper and it goes with the device, because as I mentioned, if you do it upside down, your microphone's going to be covered by that piece of glass and it's going to suck. Pixel is one of the best, actually probably the best device for really, really good audio when recording or voice recording or whatever you're doing. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Now, shouldn't have any issues. Let's take a picture with a flash, right? And see if we have any. So this is with no flash, right? Let's make sure the flash is off, right? We'll take test and compare. There's one picture. Let's turn it on. More light, yes. Now let's see if it messes up the quality. Okay. Now let's go back here. So this is with the glass on, with the flash on. And I don't see any halo effect or any light in the final product, do you? It looks pretty good, and that's without flash. So yeah, I didn't expect this one to produce any halo because this is not covered. In the past, it was covered and created a halo effect. That looks pretty cool. Now let's just make sure. So check this out. All these cases, let's throw this pellet case back on. So if you do have a case similar to this that does not have much protection on there, I'll show you how much protection this adds, right? So you can see, does it still, it looks like it might, does it still? So literally it, okay, good. So this case still comes up and over the glass, because I was thinking that even when you install this glass on here, it might raise it up a little bit and come up and over this pellet case. So then you're just going to be scratching the hell out of this, but it's better to scratch this than your camera, right? Your camera glass, because you can just take that off, put another one on. But it still sits up and under there just slightly. As you can tell, maybe a hair, right? Look at that. Maybe literally a hair. And then all the other ones should fit, and it looks pretty darn good. Now, obviously, this, what is this? A Rinky case? Let's try this. It fits nice in there. It does not block the case or anything. Did I see another? No, looks good. Now let's try this Rinky. Ooh, does that come up? Let's see. Does that go up in there? See, this is one of those things you got to worry about. Some of these cases, it might come up. No, it sits perfectly in there, doesn't it? It sits absolute. Is it a perfect fit or is it? That looks good. Okay, that looks all right. Now let's try. What else do I have? Let's try Thinborn. Looks like a perfect fit. I still got that little dust bunny up there. It is what it is. Now let's try let's try a thicker case, right? Because these are all thin. Let's try a thick case that possibly might block the glass, right? Let's see. This is a Crave case. No. Still looks good. So Spigen did a good job of getting an absolute perfect cutout. So this will work with basically any case. I'm not going to say any case, but probably 99% of cases out there should work just fine with this Spigen Glas.tR, Glasser, whatever the hell they call it. Should work perfectly fine with this glass because it's literally a cutout, same cutout, maybe a hair smaller than the cutout of the glass that's on the back of the Pixel. So everything looks pretty darn good. Let's see here. Do I have any other? Here's a protective case that may or may not work. What's that? That's another Rinky case. Fusion X. I gotta take off my raise to wake because I'm pushing buttons and turning the screen on when I don't want it to turn on. Let's give it a try. That's a close one, but it works. So, really good product. Just make sure you get that little dust bunny. Just make sure that when you're putting it on, I wasn't, I was kind of in a hurry, honestly. So, but other than that, really, really nice and easy install. And it's a 2-pack. So if you do scratch this one up, just throw on another one. I mean, it looks really nice. It does not impact the photos. Let's try a video real quick. Let's try video with the... we'll do like... Hang on. Let's do with the flash. Just to make sure. Flash, flash, flash. Playback. Play it. What's going on? Oh, looks pretty good. It's one thing you definitely don't want to mess up on a Pixel is the photo and or video quality because it's probably one of the best in the game. So it looks like it's a really nice product. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for a glass protector for the back of your camera bar. This Spigen is probably going to be the best one to get, quite honestly, because you're going to get real glass. With these super, super cheap ones, like with some of the cheapest ones you'll find, they might say it's glass, but is it really? Is it really real glass? It may just be like a composite, right? Or a plastic, right? And then that'll fade over time. That'll get yellow over time. That'll scratch up over time. Real glass is, gonna stay looking nice and clean, and you're not even gonna be able to tell this is on your phone because when you don't have a case on there, look, when it's just like that, you can't even really tell. It just looks like it's part of the, it just looks like it's the phone. So I really like this product. I'm going to link this down below. Definitely go and pick you up one if you want to protect this. Maybe you're out and about a lot. Maybe you do put your phone down where on some rough surfaces, whether you do construction or you're working outside a lot, or whatever the case is. That's a small investment. I don't even know how much it is. I just hit order. It's a small investment for something that can save you repairing a busted camera bar glass on a Pixel. I don't know how much it costs, but I can guarantee you it's probably over $100 at least. So something that's I don't even know, probably $15 for this Spigen camera bar protector was going to save you, a hefty repair bill over time. So I'll link this down below, as I mentioned. I do appreciate the time. If you got any questions whatsoever in regards to this or anything else, hit me up in the comments. I check them every day, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.